Could I get your take on the president's posture and all of this, and what some are calling the son of stimulus, and he's going to be pushing a lot more in the infrastructure route beginning tomorrow and over the next few days. What do you make of that, and whether this time the White House feels it has a more supporting public?
Well, the interesting thing is he's coming to my state tomorrow to inspect one of the bridges in northern Kentucky, and I'm going to be there, and he invited me to come, and I'm also going to be there with a suggestion of legislation that I will be introducing that would pay for an emergency fund to fund our bridges. Right now we set aside 10% for bike paths and turtle tunnels and squirrel sanctuaries and all this craziness. I'm going to say let's take 10% of the highway fund, set it aside for emergencies, and then have a national priority list and say if this bridge is closed down, that's a national emergency. Let's fix it as a priority.
What happens? I know we've done this before with gasoline taxes, and in your state and many other states, tolls for tunnels and bridges. All of this meant, in various state initiatives, a number of cracks of the federal government at this, for roads and bridges, again and again. So what has happened to all that money designed for that purpose? Where did it go?
Well, like in my state, $28 million last year was spent on movie theaters, bike paths, beautification projects, and that's happening in every state. And this is what has to stop. We have bridges. We had one fall down in Minneapolis. We have one closed in Louisville, and we have one crumbling in northern Kentucky. This is a national emergency, but I think at the same time we can't send money overseas in foreign welfare through foreign aid when we can't fix our own bridges. We shouldn't be building nations in Afghanistan when our bridges are closed down in our major metropolitan areas. So we do have to make a decision, and I've got a solution. If the president's willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with him to say this is how we do it. We won't have to wait to see if his jobs plan can pass, which it well may not be able to pass, but I guarantee the bill that I'm proposing could pass, and if he really wants to fix our bridges, he'll invite me down. I've asked for a ride on his plane tomorrow. He'll invite me down. We'll talk about the Bridges Fund, and we could fix it tomorrow if he's willing to work with the other side.
That I'd like to see. Cue me into that.